What is up, DTube? So today I want to talk a little bit about HEX being at 0.009 plus, um, only 10% more, up to 1 cent again. And kind of what's interesting here, uh, if you look at the past, the amount of time that HEX in the past has been above 1 cent is just like a week, you know. So what's interesting about that is, if we go across 1 cent again, which we only need like a 10% boost, and that could happen if Ethereum, for example, goes up to maybe 800 $900. And yeah, and then it's like, okay, we only been in the past above 1 cent for like a week. So it really is getting closer to that kind of all-time high again. At the moment, the all-time high was 0.015, and we are 40% down since that. But again, that was before the big payday. Um, Probably a lot more sellers then than this other time around here. And Bitcoin also is also very interesting. Bitcoin is quite close to $29,000. It almost reached it today. So Bitcoin at the moment has been going up by like $1,000 per day for the last week or something like that. Let's see. It's almost around like 1K per day. It's been going up by. So there was this interesting tweet, two interesting tweets from Shadowy Brilliance on Twitter, and one said, "I bet HEX will be top 3 crypto end of January, number 1 by end of 2021, maybe even by summer. This is a nuclear powder keg, like a bowed string has been arced back to an extreme tension. All the censorship and gatekeeping in HEX will lift, combined against the incoming tsunami of no coin or fomotards. It's going to go higher than anyone thought possible, and nothing can be done to stop it. HEX was and is a stroke of genius. It's going to take over completely, and I will not be saying I told you so." So the thing is, like, yeah, at the moment, HEX is like top 10 crypto, but actually already right now it's like top 3 crypto if you look at real utility and like real community. But it will become more reality for the mainstream once we flip XRP. And I do also agree that it's very interesting. Can HEX become number 1 crypto by in 2021? I actually think that can actually happen, because it's like you do some simple math. If we go up to 25 cents per hex, we would be having almost 28x higher market cap, which would bring us up to 148 billion market cap. And Bitcoin right now is only at like $500 billion market cap. So even though market cap is a vanity metric, it's still something that a lot of people are looking at. So, okay, so let's say we take, I mean, it's really crazy. It is really crazy how you can be up to like $140 billion market cap by only going up another 30x. And that would basically put HEX at number 2 crypto. But let's say the gatekeeping, let's say that would lift. Yeah, for sure. I think we can actually pass Bitcoin in 2021. Mm, The question is if no coiners are gonna come in big, if the no coiners are gonna come in big time like they did in 2017. I don't really know because we don't have this like in 2017 we had a lot of guys just came in, you know. Um, I don't really think it's the same space right now. People are like in some ways people are like with the mainstream they're like less excited. So it's kind of like a different space than what we had in 2017. So I don't know what no coiners are going to do, but in some ways it seems like they're going deeper and further into ignorance, and that the big buys are actually what's pushing the market. So it would be like big large whales buying HEX that would actually push up the price, and it would not so much be the no coiners. Um, Obviously, we probably gonna have new cryptos also in the future because I think that if people make a lot in HEX, they will wanna eventually diversify in other stuff. Um, money wants to move in many ways. So, and even if we don't reach like number one crypto or number two crypto, being the top third crypto is an extremely good spot because people usually have three things like the top three largest things always in their head. And at the moment it's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and like maybe XRP. But if it's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Hex, that like that number three top three cryptocurrency, that's an extremely good marketing spot. And we can see already right now if we just go up a little bit more, um, I think even to like 1 cent or like just a little bit higher than 1 cent, we're already at top seven or like top eight crypto again. So it doesn't really take that much. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's really nice. Um, Now, will the gatekeeping stop? I think the gatekeeping will be a big thing still in 2021. I don't I don't think if X maybe even they're gonna try to gatekeep even more if X goes up dramatically. If it goes up dramatically, because a lot of those gatekeepers, I don't really think they are sitting on hex bags of coins. So I don't think the gatekeeping will stop that easily because we've been seeing this whole year, even like yeah, this whole year, uh, that there has been no sign of like improvement. And I don't think if X goes up like 10x, I actually think they still would gatekeep it because they're just in that kind of mode, you know. And I just don't see it changing anytime soon. Um, so that's that. And yeah, now if we look at DTC, it's kind of fun to look at DTC. So if I go to Uniswap right now and look at how much a DTube coin is at the moment, um, it's at 34 cents, which is pretty nice because I actually bought some at 20 cents, which it was at earlier in December. Then we had like a nice little pump that kind of started around the 11th of December and went on to the 15th of December. And I even think some days we hit almost like 40 cents again, which is pretty nice. And if someone would try to buy, let's say you want like 30,000 DTC, or maybe even 20,000 DTC, I still think you would have to pay like 47 cents or something like that for those coins. Now, if you would try to sell DTC, you would get, I guess, a little bit less than 34 cents per coin, especially if there's like a large quantity, like 5,000 DTC. But when someone tries to buy a lot of coins, there's not really that much DTC to go around, so then they have to pay more. So it's kind of like an interesting coin to study because of the small supply of like 4 million DTC coins starting supply, which is 4 times less than the Bitcoin supply. So yeah, that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. It's It looks like HEX is gonna reach 1 cent in January. So we're soon in January of 2021, and it's gonna be interesting to study how Ethereum also will be doing, if it's gonna keep on moving up as beautiful as it has been doing the last couple of weeks, and if it's just gonna keep go up to $1,000. And it's also gonna be interesting to see if Bitcoin Bitcoin just gonna stay stagnant at 30K, or is it just like gonna keep on going up? It's gonna be quite interesting to see. Yeah, have an awesome day.